Hello there, welcome to quick run of the fifth day of the second test match. It has been a day dominated by Bangladesh and they've got the results they've been looking for. 278, 232 and then 390 posted by Bangladesh. Thanks to Mushfiqur's 137, Pakistan had a mountain to climb which they could not eventually do. 358 they were bowled out for, and Bangladesh won by 78 runs and win the series 2-0. Got Ramiz Raja alongside. Very emphatic performance by Bangladesh, you must say that. But you must also say that Pakistan put up a fight.
Yeah, I think from that point of view, it was heartwarming to finally see them buckle down and play Test cricket as it's supposed to be played. You know, put in the hard effort and make sure that you are engaged and in, competition with Bangladesh. But they obviously had they were yards ahead of Pakistan. So, I mean, Pakistan had to sort of play out the day and produce a monumental performance. It's just never going to be easy.
Well, from the Bangladeshi point of view, what you say the highlights of the series was?
I think it's Shanto and changing the mindset. They could have easily opted for a batting surface because they'd won the first test match. But this want of more in a good way is great for Bangladesh cricket, and I think it's set the template. And I think the players bought into the idea as well. It's important that everybody then likes this idea and wants to be part of this historic situation, I would say, because Bangladesh have got the firepower. You see, you look for a team that can pick 20 wickets. Bangladesh can do that on any surface against all oppositions. All they have to do is to now manage their batting skills well on in different pitches at times, get more bounce, more spin at times on overseas trips.
And from the Pakistani perspective, you must be very impressed with the two youngsters, the two debutants in the Dhaka test.
Yeah, it's good because I think fault lines have been established. We've seen Pakistan to suffer like this for many a test matches. So at least by putting in youngsters, you at least have some freshness in the dugout, in the dressing room, in performances as well. So it's not a bad way of shaping up things, but provided that Pakistan are looking for an introspection. It's so important when you lose. It's a good time also when you're grounded to have a revisit to your plans, put that reset button on, and then get the things right. I think the thing that must have hurt them quite badly on these kinds of surfaces with the lack of pace with the pacers, and then the spinners not doing as well as the Bangladeshi spinners did. So, I mean, Shan Masood's work was cut out.
What is the problem? Because the Malays now seems to be not finding enough pace bowlers. Pakistan, who used to churn out pace bowlers so very easily, and now they're searching with a lantern for a real fiery pace bowler. And Bangladesh, on the other hand, have got the plethora of pace bowlers.
I think Bangladesh have got the clarity of how to play test match cricket, and I think credit to Shanto because he declared the innings also in the first test match, which was such a refreshing approach. Pakistan have got to find fast bowlers, you're right, but there are quite a few in the circuit, provided that you back them, and you've got to have that left kind of a mindset where you're looking for something to happen to the dressing room through young injections. Your fast bowlers, they are steady horses. Mm-hmm. They're not your match winners. At 132, 128 kilometers an hour, you can't win test matches, even if you get a green pitch. So you've got to inject some pace. There are 2 or 3 in the circuit that we already saw in the PSL that really made the headline. So whether they have the heart to introduce them in test match cricket, only time will tell.
And in addition to the pace bowlers, Ramiz, Bangladesh have got a person like Tajul Islam who can come up and produce the goods at difficult times. It's worth a look at the 6 wickets.
I mean, so they picked him to bowl on day 4 and day 5 predominantly because that is where the left armour became such a potent force. So in the first innings it was Miraj who bowled quite a long spells, but Tajul there. With the second new ball, I think he turned the game in favour of Bangladesh because you had Salman Ali Agha and Rizwan who were engaged in a 130-plus partnership, and certainly that partnership was broken. The second new ball was then managed well by Bangladesh, and Pakistan suffered a loss when it wasn't needed. If they had Salman Ali Agha and Rizwan operating against the second new ball, things could have been a bit different.
Both Pakistan and Bangladesh have Australia to face.
Yeah.
Bangladesh have got a longer tour, and we'll just show you what's coming up for Bangladesh in the near future. ODI series, first ODI second and the third ODIs all at Mirpur on the 9th, 11th and the 14th of June. And the T20 series, they move on to Chattogram. First T20 International on the 17th, 19th, and they wrap up on the 21st of June. So that is something to look forward to for Bangladeshi fans. Well, Ramiz, it's been a pleasure having you here.
Same here, Shamim. Lovely
wish
having you
you a
around.
safe journey.
Thank you so much.
And guess we'll catch up pretty soon sometime.
Inshallah.
Take care.
Thank you.
All right, that's it from us, and we hope you enjoyed the series. Look forward to more cricket and good cricket and fun cricket later on.